My name is Gerry and this is my beautiful wife Kass, and our last name is Silvus. And we've been married for about 7 months. I was a project manager working for Shell Oil Company, and as most of you know, it's a very terrible time for our industry where oil has gone to less than a third than it was in 2014. And projects started dwindling and things were really not looking great. And my wife and I decided to go to South Africa to do a Masters in Business, so it's a good opportunity to expand our learning and for Kass to see my background. As you can probably hear from my accent, I'm from South Africa. So she quit her job and we got our tickets booked and we planned to go to South Africa.
Gave notice for our house.
Yes, everything was lined up for us to go. And my former boss, portfolio manager, he encouraged me to look for another job online as a courtesy before the majority of the jobs are being lost. Would you know, my dream job was available to apply for, and it didn't even occur to me to stay. And I thought, you know what, in this competitive environment, I wouldn't even consider applying. We're going. This is what we've been planning for a while. So the hiring manager of my dream job contacted me, and typically these jobs are much more senior and I wouldn't even be able to apply. But in this case it was within my reach, and he saw me on the floor and we started talking and he said, you should come for an interview. I thought, well, I haven't been accepted to business school yet, let me go for the interview. But I really didn't think I had an opportunity. It was a phenomenal interview and he pretty much said, you're at the top of the list, you're the number one candidate. So I come home, my poor wife who has given up so much and following me to South Africa, and I tell her about the situation and she was crying from happiness and from
because we had planned to go since we were dating.
Yeah.
We were thinking of going either in 2015 or 2016. Had decided on 2016, so it was in the works for like a year and a half.
A long time.
And he comes home and tells me, I'm really in the running for this job, and I just crying. I couldn't, it was too much.
I think what a big thing was for my family, you know, I've never planned to move to Canada. It was sort of an act of obedience, and there's really been grace for me to be here, and my family's never resented me for it. And you know, now we've kind of promised them that we're coming, and there's been all this anticipation, expectation for us to come, and that was a huge thing that we thought, you know, we want to hear their views and get their blessing on making the decision to stay in Canada for this specific role. And we spoke to my family members individually, and all of them aligned with just being so proud of us having this opportunity and encouraging us to stay, which was incredible and very freeing. And I think it just speaks to when God and my family serve the Lord as well, and when you're in the same spirit and that you're aligned, then things sort of make sense and they click. So that was a huge relief, and then we both felt 100% peace to stay. Essentially, just to put it in perspective, the position sort of vaulted or catapulted me to the point where my old boss, the portfolio manager, was reporting to me as I'm sort of moving forward. And I mean, in this oil industry, like, there's just no way that type of things should be happening. So very, very grateful. And again, it speaks to God's favor. So he who finds a wife finds favor from the Lord. I've been in the role for a few months, and I really feel like my skill set and the gifts that God's given me is able to really excel and shine. And through that, I'm able to be a blessing to others, and very grateful for the promotion.
And I've never heard anyone be so excited about their job. He literally comes home every day. Oh, Kass, it was just the best day today. I got to do this and this and this, and it was so amazing. And I get to play with big toys up at Albion Sands, and so
It's been very
it's
blessed.
pretty sweet to watch.